This is the WJTS News. In the news tonight, spike in COVID-19 cases in DuBois County. Special event to answer COVID questions, changes on DuBois County's Democratic ticket. Also, Kurt Guxel will be in with sports. On our Monday with the Mayor segment, we speak with Huntingburg Mayor Denny Spinner. All this and more coming up on WJTS TV News. Good evening. I'm Jenna Schaffer with the news. The DuBois County Health Department has confirmed 47 new cases of COVID-19 over the weekend. 14 of these cases were confirmed on Saturday, 24 on Sunday, and 9 additional cases today on Monday. This now brings the county's total to 435 positive cases and 7 deaths. Out of 435 positive cases, 270 have recovered. That means that they are out of isolation and are reporting as feeling well. As always, remember to practice social distancing. Wear a face mask whenever you are out in public and wash your hands frequently with soap and water. Updated COVID-19 numbers for Indiana are out. As of Monday afternoon, the Indiana State Department of Health is reporting 2,632 deaths, 57,206 positive cases, and 635,660 individuals have been tested for the virus. Now here are the numbers for our viewing area. DuBois has 435 cases and 7 deaths. Pike with 20 cases. Spencer, 91 cases, 1 death. Perry, 162 cases, 12 deaths. Martin has 35 cases. Davies with 173 cases and 17 deaths. Orange has 149 cases, 24 deaths. Knox has 87 cases. Crawford, 37. Posey, 111. Lawrence has 278 cases and 26 deaths. Gibson has 159 cases and 2 deaths. Warwick, 352 cases, 29 deaths. And Vanderburgh has 1,153 cases and 6 deaths. To see a map of these cases by county, you can head to in.gov/ISDH. Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center in Jasper is hosting a special event to answer COVID-19 related questions. COVID-19, what now, what next? Is a 3-part series on Zoom. Jasper primary care physicians Kathleen Scotty Munning is the first presenter and will discuss frequently asked questions about primary care during COVID-19. To register, head to mhhcc.org and click on classes and events. If you have any questions, call Memorial Hospital's marketing department at 812-996-2352. Some local properties will get a fresh coat of paint soon. Lieutenant Governor Suzanne Crouch and the Indiana Office of Community and Rural Affairs are awarding funding to 12 state properties through the Historic Renovation Grant Program. Christ the King Parish in Ferdinand received $100,000 to preserve the Chapel of Our Sorrowful Mother. Preservation efforts include restoring stained glass windows, installing new protecting coverings, and repainting masonry. MH Properties received nearly $40,000 to preserve 706 through 708 Main Street in the downtown historic district of the city of Jasper. The 6,400 square foot structure has undergone several renovations dating back to 1888. It was used as an express office in 1920 with coach buggies built on the second floor. The preservation will restore the building to its former luster, showing the pride of the community. The building has multiple tenants including Primerica, Your Story Photography, and Milligan Communications. For more information, visit in.gov/OCRA/HRGP. There's going to be some changes to Jasper's Democratic ticket this November. Du Bois County Democrats Chair Mike Kendall, who was on the ballot for Du Bois County Council at Large, has dropped out. Todd Cassidy is taking his place. Kendall says that he always intended to drop out of the race.
I ran because I wanted to make sure we had a full slate, and so I ran to make sure we had time to fill the vacancy. Then it turned out we had 4. Then I thought the other 3 would win, and actively said back in May that I thought everybody ought to vote for him, and they didn't listen to me.
Kendall says that he's happy Cassidy is taking his place because he believes it's time for something new.
And I really do appreciate the people who voted for me, because I take public service and government seriously. I always have. But it's time for a new generation to start to step into power here. And as much as I might fantasize about being a local government official, I think that here now at this time we need new young people.
Kendall says he believes Cassidy is a good candidate because of his ability to listen.
He is somebody who listens to all views and listens to his own drummer. He's going to be somebody who does what he thinks is best for the entire community, not any special group or special person, not even any special party. Even though he's running as a Democrat, I'm confident that if he thinks it's the right issue, he'll vote the other way.
Cassidy, along with candidates Matt Brosmer and Michaela Granados, will take on incumbents Michael Kleesner, Sonia Haas, and Doug Ubilar for Du Bois County Council at Large this November. Indiana's unemployment rate has declined. The state's unemployment dropped to 11.2% in June, which is much lower than May's unemployment rate of 12.3%. The national June employment rate is 11.1%. Indiana's labor force had a net increase of 53,484 over the previous month. This was a result of a decrease of 28,747 unemployed residents and an increase of 82,231 employed residents. Indiana's total labor force, which includes both Hoosiers employed and those seeking employment, stands at 3.39 million. The state's 64.3% labor force participation rate remains above the national rate of 61.5%. Lawmakers are taking extra steps to make sure farmers have more health care options. With more, here's State Senator Mark Messmer.
Hello, this is State Senator Mark Messmer with this week's Messmer Report. During the 2020 legislative session, lawmakers took several steps to improve health care in our state, including creating a new insurance option for Hoosier farmers. With more than 56,000 farming operations located in Indiana, it's important we do what we can to support their livelihood. Senate Enrolled Act 184, which I co-authored, authorizes the Indiana Farm Bureau to offer health benefit coverages to its members and their families, creating a new health plan option for Hoosiers. Many farmers face special challenges in paying for health insurance because their operations are independently run. These new plans under Senate Enrolled Act 184 should be more affordable for farmers. They admittedly will be more bare bones and structured differently than normal insurance plans, but the new law includes disclosure requirements so members understand what they are getting before they pay for coverage. Indiana is at least the 4th state to allow Farm Bureau to sell health coverage. The Tennessee Farm Bureau has been in the business since the 1990s, so the organization has years of experience in responsibly operating health plans. If this new law is successful in creating a new coverage option for a significant number of Hoosiers, the General Assembly will consider allowing other organizations to offer similar plans in the future. Many of the farms in our state have been run by the same families for generations. It's important we help them have the resources to continue. Our agriculture industry is one of the best in the nation because of the hard work of Hoosier farmers, and I'm eager to see the positive impact Senate Enrolled Act 184 will have on them. As always, feel free to contact my office directly with your questions and concerns by email at senator.messmer@iga.in.gov or by phone at 800-382-9467. This has been State Senator Mark Messmer with this week's Messmer Report.
Thank you, Senator. Now we'll take a look at your weather forecast when we come back on 18 WJTS.